Now I'm in fourth stage of cancer. It is a very scary word because everybody know that it is the end. I know that every day is matters. Every day is a gift for me, and I have to live it. I have to live my life. I have to live every day, and there is no place for being sad, being being sad. There is no place for it in my life. Okay, I have to use every day, every moment, every second to be happy, to be grateful.
Hello and welcome to Speaking Of, a podcast brought to you by Axios International. I'm your host Asma Ali Zain, and in this podcast, we give voice to those whose stories often go unheard. We provide a platform for patients to share their insights, perspectives, and journeys with others facing similar struggles. These are stories of hope, stories of support, and stories of healing. These are your stories. Imagine waking up one day with an intuitive feeling that something just isn't right. Our guest today, Nada, one day discovered a lump in her breast and then embarked on a journey that would test her strength in unimaginable ways. Her battle seemed to take a positive turn when she began chemotherapy. After 4 rounds of chemotherapy, she was finally declared cancer-free. Yet, life's challenges often come unannounced, and 5 years later, the unthinkable happened. The cancer that had once been defeated returned, metastasizing to her lungs and backbone. The month of October is globally marked as the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So join us as Nada takes us through her journey today. Welcome to Speaking Of, Nada. How are you feeling today?
I'm good, and I'm so happy doing podcast with you.
Thank you for agreeing to be on this podcast, and we really appreciate that you took out the time, even though you're not well, but you are taking out the time to share your journey. Can you tell us a little bit about how you were first diagnosed with breast cancer?
At 2016, I just felt some lump on my right breast, and started to do checkups and mammography and sonography, and we found out that the tumor in my breast was cancerous, and that's how we found out. Yeah.
So what was your reaction? How old were you then?
I was 40 years old. It was at the same time, it was very scary. But after a while, I felt that I'm so lucky to find out I have this problem, and maybe it's not too late to go through treatment. And I was just hoping to be in first stages to can find the right cure for it and forget about it. It was the only thing in my mind. But for sure, for my family and me, it was something very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, why my body acted like this? What happened? Because we never had it in our family, so it was something new for us. And I consider young for this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Almost young now, but it came. What to do?
So what was the stage when you found out the stage of the cancer, and then how did you manage your treatment and symptoms?
Okay, after examining the cells, my tumor cells, it showed that it's in stage 2, grade 2. So the doctor said that no need to be very anxious and very stressed. Mm-hmm. We can do chemotherapy, mm-hmm. and then we should do operation and this stuff. The worst thing in this process was the chemotherapy, because as you know, we are ladies. We love our hair, you know.
Definitely.
So I lost my hair. Other than that, everything was okay with me. Yes, I was nauseous all the time. I was laying on the bed after every session for 4 days, and it was hard, but not that much. I was happy. And I was getting too much support from my family, my friends. I was always busy going out. They were always trying to entertain me and making me to forget about it and live my life. And it was very, very helpful. All these things that the people around me did for me, you know. My husband was very, very supportive. Still, he's very supportive person in my life. And
yeah, I guess this
and
family support kind of helps you get through the troubles that you are in.
Exactly. It is very helpful. Actually, everybody must help. We have to help ourselves too, you know. It is something we have to work on ourselves when we face any kind of problem in our life, because it is the most important thing, that the people work on themselves, you know, from inside. Yeah, they can fix everything.
That's so
now
true.
in my case, I also was very supportive to myself, because I was thinking that it is maybe it's a stage from my life, and I saw too many people around me that they passed it. They passed breast cancer and they are living a very normal life, and it didn't come back. So it was very, very helpful. All these cases around me was helping me to take it easier.
So did you have any kind of surgery or to take out the lump?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did mastectomy. I removed all the tumor with all the tissue inside my breast. And I don't know, this part wasn't annoying for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you this for a woman.
Yeah.
This is like really an important step.
Yeah. Yes, it is important step for most of the ladies. It is a disaster to do that. Okay, you know, it's very important part of our body. It shows our feminine part of us and everything. But for me, it was kind of the thing inside my body that I wanted to take it off from me, you know. It was annoying me. So all the chemotherapy, all the medicines I was taking, everything wasn't that much helpful than taking this out of my body. When I removed it, I felt that it's gone. My body is out of it now. So I accepted all the treatments after that, very easier, very with better spirit, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So yes, it was gone, right? Like the conversation we had earlier, the cancer was gone, but then your story didn't end there. 5 years later.
Yes, unfortunately. Yes, exactly.
Unfortunately. Can you just take us through that?
After 5 years, I love to work out. Actually, after 5 years, I saw a lump on my hip, small one. It was like a pimple under skin, and I don't know why it was concerning for me. Even it was very small, and everybody was telling me that because you're working out, maybe you lost weight, and it came out. Maybe it's a lump of fat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But when I visited my doctor, he said no, better to do biopsy for it and make sure that it's benign. But it wasn't. And then we started. It wasn't. Yeah, it was unfortunately cancerous again. The cells there, and we started to do all the examination on all over my body. We did the PET scan. We did everything to find out if it is a metastatic or it is a new kind of cancer and everything like that. And after a few months, it took long, maybe 3 months, we found out that it was metastatic. My doctor was sure that it is metastatic, but in their field, they have to have a proof, you know, on a paper. So they did the biopsy. They found it on my lung, a small tumor in my lung. They did the biopsy for it, and they made sure that it is the same cancer cells from that breast cancer. So it is metastatic now. Now I'm in fourth stage of cancer. It is a very scary word because everybody know that it is the end, you know. But I don't know. We have to. I told you, everybody must. When somebody goes through this stuff, they have work on themselves, and I decided to work on myself, and I decided to think positively. And when my doctor said that there is kind of hormone therapy for you, and beside it there is another medicine known as target therapy. It can help you to extend your life. This sentences was very, very helpful for me to be happy, to be happy. And I started to take these medicines, and I started to think positively that I can extend my life as long as I'm happy. I think positive. I see my people around me, and also their support. I don't want to go through too many things, read about it. I don't want to do research about it. I don't want to read the story about other people, what happened to them, because sometimes the stories are not very
motivating.
Yes. So I'm taking my medicines. I'm doing my workout. I have you know, you don't believe me that I have the most beautiful body in my whole life now. I love my body now because I work out a lot. I eat healthy. I see my body in the mirror and I'm very happy with it. I work out every day, almost every day, except for weekends. I'm always laughing. I'm always happy. And
I'm also very happy to hear this, to be in this
I'm
positive...
living better life. Yes, maybe nobody can believe this, but I'm having most best life in my during all my journey in life, because I know that every day is matters. Every day is a gift for me, and I have to live it. I have to live my life. I have to live every day, and there is no place for being sad, being you know, being sad. There is no place for it in my life. Okay, I have to use every day, every moment, every second to be happy, to be grateful for being sitting next to my family, eating with them, going out with them. I travel a lot, you know, I travel a lot, and I really enjoy traveling. I don't feel bad, believe it or not. Yeah.
I'm so happy. I was very silently listening to this. It's motivating. Your happiness is infectious. Even though we are just connected through the voice, your happiness, I can feel it here. I can feel the contentment in your voice. So
That's very
it's
good.
it's very rare, Nada. It's not often people don't take it that way. But I'm just really very thankful to be connected to you, and even I think the people who are going to listen to this podcast are going to, be encouraged with your words. And that is the reason we want to speak to people who are positive, who can even pass on positivity, even if there is a rough patch in their life. Everyone has these ups and downs in life. So not
Yes,
everyone,
exactly.
yeah, so not everyone also actually takes them head on like you are doing. And thank you
Yes,
for
exactly.
sharing this. Thank you for sharing these details of your life. They are making a big difference. It starts with me and it will go on to the listeners too. So
I hope
it
I can
will.
be helpful. It is, yeah, yeah. My advice was, when I first diagnosed with this cancer, I used to walk and tell everybody, all the women around me, that please be careful, be aware about everything. Please do this all examination. Use your finger to feel everything on your body, and trust your fingers.
Yeah.
All of this. I used to tell them, but after that, I felt that maybe I don't need to tell anybody about this too much, because maybe it's a little bit stressful for people to think that I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to be okay. I felt that there is media for everyone. There is too many posts on Instagram. There is social media about it, and maybe everybody around me can hear or listen about this stuff, and be prepared for themselves. So I stopped to repeating this for people, because I don't want them to be in stress about this stuff, because I want to tell what is in my mind, that it's not that everybody might go through this. It is maybe it is the statistic shows that maybe 1 from 10 people maybe goes through this problem. Okay. And most of it there is a cure for it. Maybe very, very rare people, they have it back again, but most of the people, they can get over it forever. And thanks God for the treatment nowadays. It's very helpful. Okay. And I saw many cases very worse than me. Even they got it in their lymph nodes, and they had to remove all the lymph nodes under their arms. I didn't have this stuff. Okay. But now they are living a very long life, and it didn't come back. So it's very promising. I hope who have this problem and is listening to me, to know that it's not end of the world, and even if you have the worst one, you may get cured forever, and have a very normal long life like others. But sometimes I don't know, it's a bad luck or whatever it is. Sometimes it comes back and it's not certain, and it's rarely happens. And yes,
Nada,
I believe in this, and yeah.
So what kind of treatment are you undergoing right now? You told me that you're taking one medicine. Is there anything else? Are you doing chemotherapy again?
No, now,
Okay.
no, I'm under this medicine. This medicine is actually kind of target therapy. It's targeting the cancer cells and almost blocking them. Okay, for depends on the body how long they can do control on this process on the tumor cells. Okay, and I hope my body gets used. I mean, they can have control on my tumor cells for a long time. You know, this is my wish for my body.
We hope and pray too for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Also, Nada, I just wanted to ask you, how were you introduced to Axios International, and how did the program you're enrolled in help you in your journey?
Actually, the hospital introduced me to this medicine, and only to know that there is a kind of medicine that it wasn't there 10 years ago. It is something new. Okay, it was a very helpful, and it was very helping me to know that there is some medicine. It wasn't there 10 years ago, and now it is here and supporting people like me. It was very, very, very positively affecting on my my mindset. And yeah, that's it.
Right. So I'm happy to hear that Axios International is making a difference in your life, and we are hoping and praying for you. Just as we come towards the end of our chat, I have just a couple of more questions for you. Like, if you look back at your experience now, is there anything you would have wished to do differently when you first learned of your diagnosis?
Actually, nothing. Everything was going per the doctor's advices, and I was very happy with my doctor. I still having him as my doctor and my oncologist. Totally happy with him. And he had the very, very best advices for me, and we went through everything in the best way. And I was very, very happy with my treatment protocol. Everything was good, and the only thing that I was regret about it is that I was sure that I have it 1 year before my diagnosis. I felt it under my fingers, and I went to do sonography and mammography, but they couldn't find it. Unfortunately, they couldn't find it. But I was sure that it was there, you know.
So you think if it had been found earlier, the treatment would have been different?
1 year. During 1 year, I was very suspicious that I feel that there is something, but nobody. Even the tumor was big, but first I went to find out what is it inside my breast. The lady who was doing a scan and mammography, she said, I cannot find anything. It is only your breast tissue, and you are going through period time, so it is hard. The tissue is getting hard. I cannot find anything else, the lady told me. Okay, and you know, in this case, everybody wants to hear this answer. Yes. Okay, I heard it, I accepted, and I was happy. But in my mind, I was thinking that no, I feel that there is something else. So it took me 1 year, 1 more year, until the lady called me again, and she asked for yearly checkup. I went to her, and I said that tumor, which was hard, it's there still. And for the second time, when she did the examination for me, she found it. And she said, oh my God, no, this time, yeah, I can find it, I will. And she did biopsy at the same time, right away. And she found this tumor, the cancerous cells. Okay. So I was with cancer 1 year, during this 1 year, and nobody could find it. And only this part of my life, a little bit, I'm blaming myself that why I didn't trust myself, and why I didn't more examination to make sure that there is nothing or there is something, maybe it was making way difference for me. Now maybe I don't know, God knows, it didn't come back again. Maybe if I was diagnosed 1 year earlier. Yeah, this is the part that when it comes to my mind, I feel that it was better for me to make sure, but it's over, I cannot go back to in time.
So often actually our gut feelings are very, very true. The feeling we get from inside, our body speaks to us. So if we listen to that, it doesn't always give you the opportunity to do that, but whenever you do that, it's important to listen to your body.
Exactly. Yeah. We have to listen to our body, and yes.
So, Nada, is there anything else you would like to share with our listeners, whether it's about your experience with breast cancer or your message to others facing a similar situation?
Yes, being positive, trust to your doctor, trust to your treatment plan. Stop searching for everything, because all the body, everybody have a different body than others. Everybody have different situation. Not two person are like each other.
Thank you so much, Nada, for sharing your story. It's very inspirational. Your words are really important, and I'm very sure our listeners are going to benefit a lot from it. And again, we thank you very much for taking out the time from your busy day and speaking to us. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
As we come to the end of this episode, we would want to extend our deepest gratitude to Nada for sharing her experience with us. Through her experiences, we have witnessed the importance of support from loved ones and the significance of maintaining a positive outlook. If you or someone you know is navigating their own journey through adversity, remember that you are not alone. There is strength in sharing our stories and finding common threads that connect us all. Battling cancer is challenging. It can impact patients' psychological health, and the cost of treatment may lead to severe financial difficulties. But access to innovative treatment shouldn't be one of them. As an access to healthcare company, Axios International provides complete support that a patient would need at any point in their journey. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Remember that your voice matters, your story matters, and you have the power to overcome anything that comes your way. Tune in for another inspiring patient journey brought to you by Axios International.
Axios, transforming access to healthcare.